Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. We've got some great news here with this video, a nice short and sweet video here, and especially on the sweet part. So we have a message update from Hooli, the community manager, as well as Pez Radar on Reddit. So let's get straight into it here, because I'm sure you guys are dying to know the news. So here's the message here. We're talking about single player, non-ladder, and ladder when Resurrected comes out. Hi all, over the last week we have seen much speculation and reactions from the community around the subject of ladder play releasing post-launch. We wanted to take this opportunity to share that ladder-only rune words, unique items, and heraldic cube recipes that were once restricted to ladder rank play will now for the first time be included in non-ladder multiplayer and single-player play. We understand these items complement prominent builds and playstyles cherished by the community. Furthermore, we have heard the community ask to include these items into the single-player experience for quite some time. Now, players playing solo can also partake in the metas that have been popularized from the original multiplayer ladder experience. Furthermore, single-player will now also include access to the Pandemonium event and Uber Diablo content. This is such amazing news because core parts of the game are now no longer restricted regardless of what you choose to play. Some of you like non-ladder because you don't like starting over every 6 months or however long it's going to be in Diablo 2. I think they're aiming for like 3 to 4 months, so you're going to be starting fresh even more often. So if you're not a fan of that, you might prefer single player or non-ladder, and it's really good to hear that you are not restricted in terms of rune words and cube recipes, etc., just because you don't want to start fresh every 6 months. So that's really great news. In addition to single player, lots and lots of players play single player. It's been much more boisterous over the years, not only because of the Holy Grail Challenge and Mr. Llama popularizing basically speedrunning and other aspects of the game. Like, for example, I never actually had an interest in the Holy Grail Challenge. I didn't even know what it was until I came across Mr. Llama's first speedrun at GDQ years ago. I think it was like 2016. And then I learned more about his channel, and I learned what Holy Grail was. And ever since then, I was sold on single player. I used to always be a multiplayer person, but that basically turned me over to single player a lot more. So it's really great to hear that the Ubers are there, the Diablo clone is there, the ladder rune words, the ladder cube recipes, and ladder unique items like Crown of Ages. So overall, super good news for anyone that's not just a ladder-only player. Now, there is only one issue here that's missing, and it would be really nice to hear that the Cow King can actually be killed without Wait a second. Pez Radar came out earlier saying, oh yeah, we forgot. That's also a thing. You can kill the Cow King and not be locked out in Diablo 2 Resurrected. So now we can farm the Cow King for specific items such as the Cow King set, and also we don't have to worry about pesky players sneaking over and killing the Cow King without us noticing, and now suddenly we can't make the cow level anymore, getting punished for helping level with players and opening it for players. Now for the second half of the community manager message, we also have some information in regards to the ladder when Diablo 2 Resurrected comes out. So to mitigate server impact and protect server stability of the game during the launch window, we plan to have ladder rankings and listings to be implemented shortly after launch. This will enable players to have a fair chance to partake in the race that comes with the first season's ladder for Diablo 2 Resurrected, and not to run into any possible launch window stability issues that could impede that experience. Once we have a more precise gauge on this front, we'll notify the community of the exact date and time in September. We hope this provides clarity on our intentions with the ladder and related systems at launch. We look forward to sharing the ladder start times with the community. Once we have it locked in, we'll provide early enough notice so players can make the appropriate accommodations for their race to 99. Thank you. Okay, so I was at first, a few days ago in my previous video, disappointed that ladder would not be day one, but after giving it some thought and also being convinced by you guys in the comment section, I'm actually okay with a delayed ladder. My main concern is looking over at Warcraft 3 Refunded, where they promised a whole ladder system and everything, and it's still not in the game after, how long has it been, a year and a half or something like that, since Warcraft 3 came out, and they still have not implemented it. So I am a little concerned that they're just going to abandon it. I don't think they will this time. I think they've learned their lesson. But at the same time, I hope it doesn't take too long. I can maybe be okay with like a month or 3 weeks, 2 weeks, something like that. But if we have to wait until like 2022, that's an absolute pain. I don't want to sit and play 6 months of Diablo 2 Resurrected on characters I don't really care about. I guess I could do the Holy Grail Challenge on single player, but like in terms of multiplayer, I don't care about racing 99 on non-ladder. So we'll have to see. Because like my current plan right now is basically that I was going to look for a reset team or find some friends that are still playing and not race to 99, but try and go for my first 99. It would absolutely be amazing to do that with the community, to hit my first 99 in 20 years. I've never actually chased it because of the time investment, and honestly, it's really hard to get and very tedious when you don't have help. But if I can somehow do that with Diablo 2 Resurrected, it seems like the perfect time to try and go for it. And I don't want to do that on non-ladder. I want to wait until the ladder season hits. So we'll have to see how that goes. So anyway, I guess I kind of just mentioned what my plans for D2R was. The only thing I left out is whether I'm going hardcore or softcore. The loading times kind of have me concerned for hardcore, but I'm not really sure yet. But either way, I'm super excited about these changes. Blizzard has been doing a really good job here. I should really say Vicarious Visions, but you guys know what I mean. They've been doing an absolutely bang-up job when it comes to Diablo 2 Resurrected. Everyone seems to love the graphics. There are some bugs that are concerning so close to release, but we'll have to see how they deal with that in the next month. I'll give my beta feedback after the open weekend, which starts today, and we'll go from there. But basically right now, I'm super happy with these updates, super happy with the changes, and I'm just overall excited. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and I will see you in my next video, guys. I'll see you.